Aloha, you guys, and welcome to Lucy's Paradise Podcast. I'm going to do another Hawaii update for you. There has been some developments in some stories, and I do want to go over a little bit of it. First of all, it is a beautiful day here in Hawaii. It's about 79 degrees. Definitely going surfing after this. And I wish all of you a very beautiful week and weekend. The weekend is coming up. But some of the things I want to talk about, please listen to the messages that I have. And please remember, I was born and raised here in Hawaii. Now, I don't obviously know everything, but when it comes to hiking and outdoor activities, there is a lot of information that I know that can help you keep you safe. So please think about that. The summer is here and the summer is coming, and we're all going to be going out and doing all these water sports and doing all this fun stuff. And don't you want to keep it the safest possible and have the most fun this summer? So please try to keep your risk at a very minimum. If you don't see a local person in the water, there's a reason for that. If there is not a local around you that could guide you around what the activity is or something like that, please take into consideration. And don't do things alone. That's a great way to just mitigate a lot of your risk, is to go with people. So go with people on hikes, go with people on adventures. So if something does happen, something unfortunate happens, you at least have somebody that can call for help. So with that, the first update I want to give you guys is the MMA fight, Invitational 11, UFC Fight Pass with Raquel Canuto. Unfortunately, so sad to see her take the loss. However, very, very amazing fight. I really hope they do a rematch. I might have to just fly to Vegas and watch it in real life, in real time, because it was just so good. My favorite parts of the fight, and if you guys haven't watched it, please watch it on UFC Fight Pass. It's so, so good. It's so, so worth it. I can't wait for the YouTube updates to come out and the clips, because it was just really, really good fight. Raquel got into some compromising positions a couple times, which was to be expected with the skill level of the opponent that she was with. It could have been a little bit dangerous getting into some guillotines and stuff, but she was able to breathe through it, get out of it, which shows how skilled she is, how calm she can remain in such, really, really nerve-wracking situations when you're in a fight like this, of this magnitude. So I think she fought so well. She even talked about how she fought forward and things like that, and how she felt the fight went. It was cool, because moments where I was getting pissed off, I felt like she was getting pissed off while I was watching it. So, but it was really, really cool to watch. If you guys don't know or haven't watched the previous video when I talked about the update in anticipation for the fight, I made that video before watching the fight, and then I ended up watching the fight with one of my friends, and so worth that we did. Just so you guys know, by the way, I went to about 4 to 5 different restaurants here in Hawaii, and they do not play UFC Fight Pass on any of the TVs. So that disappointed me, but it was what it was. I came home, purchased it myself, and watched it. Lulu's doesn't have it. Skybox doesn't have it. I went to like Cheeseburger Paradise. Nope. No, Kayak doesn't have it. Nobody plays it on their TV out here. So if you're looking for a bar, I have yet to find a bar that plays those. It probably was playing at UFC Gym. Go figure. I should have just went there. I'm sure we would have been able to watch it there, but I was already in Waikiki. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to hunt and see if I can find a place that has it. But you could also like just watch them on your TV at home. I think in the future, I'll probably do like a little watch party or something like that, so we could support Raquel. But great fight. Good job, Raquel. You're representing Las Vegas, hybrid jiu-jitsu, and Hawaii so well. And just, watching her work out, I follow her on Instagram, seeing how hard she trains and preparation, and the teamwork that her and Renato have to push each other to become better and better is just so inspirational and so great. And always rooting for them. They're doing amazing things. So with that, that was a little update on her fight. Please watch it if you guys get a chance. It's so worth it. Best fight of the night. I think they actually won like best fight of the night. It was very entertaining. Good matchup. I love MMA fights like that, where it's like just a solid matchup between the two. On my last video, I talked about a unidentified body that was found in Mauka, right? We're getting a little sad here. So officially, medical examiner officially has stated that there was a 23-year-old that was shot in the head. Not sure if they were shot in the head in the bathroom, or the circumstances around that are still under investigation. So I think this is a little concerning for the community. We don't know necessarily what are the circumstances around this. So I would just tell people, maybe keep the curfew on your kids in the next few weeks. I don't know any other details besides that. If I do hear an update too, I'll try to get a video out and talk about it. That's a bit concerning for Mauka to have a potential murder, right? We don't know anything yet, but that's a little concerning. 23-year-old male. I mean, there's practices over there all the time, and people use that bathroom all the time. So it's very, very, very concerning. Very, very, very concerning. So keep track of your kids right now. I don't know what's going on. That's a bit scary, but that's my advice for you. I don't have any kids, so you don't have to listen to me anyway. Lastly, I'm super heartbroken because the Aloha Stadium is getting demolished. But they've also been saying that for like 10 years, so I don't know what's what. Apparently, they're looking at doing this. They're having a plan of action to now demolish it and starting in August. I don't know if that's true. So the best thing that everybody can do in the community is, I would say, go to the swap meet, buy stuff from those guys. A lot of those guys have been there for 30 plus years. Some of those guys remember me when I was a kid. So I'm definitely going to be going there in the next few weeks, buying some stuff, enjoying that atmosphere. That's really such a key cornerstone of my childhood, is the Aloha Stadium. So I'm so heartbroken to see it demolished. And I hope and wish that they do smarter and better things with it. I don't think they should take away the swap meet. So I'm really hoping they don't do that. But it's hard to know what the plans are. I feel like they should they should like ask the community, like what the community thinks would be a good idea. I don't know. I think the swap meet, though, I just hope that doesn't go away. So I hope whatever happens, that does not go away. And we'll see about that. We'll see about that. The last little bit of news I want to give you guys. Sorry, I've been giving nothing but bad news. There's a lot of weird stuff happening in Hawaii. We just had a shooting the other night, and I didn't read too much into that, but I know that there was a 19-year-old, I believe, that passed away in that shooting, and that happened in Makaha, and I don't know what's going on with the West Side. It feels like it's getting more dangerous, but it's always so hard to tell. So that was recent, and then there was a hiker off of the hike that I just did. You guys might have seen it, Maile hike. So a lot of people call it the Pink Pillbox over there on the West Side. There was a 42-year-old man that his body was found out there, passed away. They're not 100% sure, like heart attack, heat stroke, what happened with that. But again, the only thing I can tell you guys is to mitigate the risk when you're doing hikes. Bring people, bring lots of water, bring food, the smart way of hiking is to bring food and water for multiple days. That's the smart adventure route to take. Obviously, I think people take Hawaii for granted. They think that they're in shape to do hikes, and they come here and maybe the heat catches them by surprise or something like that. Not that big of a deal, but if you're not used to Hawaii climate, the least you could do is not go by yourself. So being able to have somebody call for help at the moments that matter, at the very beginning of an emergency, could really make the difference. So think about that when you guys are doing adventures. I want everybody to have such a fun and amazing summer, but this is also the time where a lot of things are going to happen wrong, right? So let's be akamai, let's use our brains and, take care of our keiki, especially the kids, and, watch them when they're in the water and try to be safe, because it really breaks my heart when I hear about people in the community passing away, getting hurt, or, even involved in crimes. It really breaks my heart because, this is my community, and a lot of those things are so preventable. So it really just crushes me. So with that, I'm going to wish you guys a really good weekend. I've been going through a lot of different things in the past week and a half, and I'm honestly, to be honest, I'm really trying hard to keep it together. And the number one thing that just inspires me every day and makes me super excited to wake up every single day is making content for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching my content. Sorry, I did not think I would get emotional making this video. All of you guys who comment, reply to my stuff, and like want to come to my podcast party, all of that really means a lot to me. If I didn't have this podcast, I'm going to be honest, it would be a lot harder for me to get through the day. So this helps me creating I'm so passionate about this. So thank you guys so much for supporting my podcast. I have a podcast party coming up in August. I did not expect to get like super emotional in that moment, but maybe that was good. I don't know. I hate when people cry on camera, but yeah, this podcast means a lot. So I put a lot of hard work into it. I do a lot of research. I try to find like what you guys might want to hear about. And if there's something that I'm missing, if there's something that you guys want to hear about more, like let me know in the comments. I want to make those videos for you guys. And I just really hope you guys relate. And yeah, I'm going to go surf and like stop crying. So, all right. If you guys see me out in the water, just talk shit. Okay. Thank you guys so much. If you guys see me out in Hawaii, come say hi. I love you guys. Aloha. Thank you so much for watching Lucy's Paradise podcast. Until the next update.